honestly, Chayce, has anyone said to you, you are the American Idol? Has anyone off of like, other than Ryan Seacrest, have you taken a moment to really like let that soak in?
No, not yet. I jumped straight in here and started talking to y'all. So you're the first one to tell me, man.
Man, is it this has
Yeah.
got to be, we watched you go in tonight's episode, the 3-hour finale. We watched you go home, and we saw how much this means to people in your hometown, to your family, right? To your coworkers and people that you're really representing every time you get up on that stage. What did it feel like to hear your name when you and Willie were standing up there?
Yeah, man, I did this for them. I did this, like I said, this was for my family. It wasn't my decision to come and do this. This was, my family's believed in me enough to think that I could do this and let alone win it.
Yeah.
I think we're all caught off guard a little bit. I think like my family,
Yeah.
definitely, they thought that I would do good. I don't think they thought I would come here and win the damn thing. So they're like, what? I'm like, So
Yes.
it's kind of cool because, I did it for them. I did it for my mom. I did it for my dad, my stepdad, my sisters, and everybody, because I put them through hell. I tell you what, I put them through hell and back, and they picked up all the pieces whenever stuff got bad.
But you said you put them through hell, that you guys have been through quite a bit. And I know that, there have been moments throughout the season where you kind of touched on what you've been through, but I wonder what you might think about, or I'm curious to know how you might be using country music, how you might be using your artistry to connect with people who might also be feeling like giving up, right? Who also might be feeling like they've gone down too far to come back. You know what I mean? How you might be representing for them.
Yeah, I mean, I did that, man. I went too far. I was at the point where I thought that was it for me, and I threw my life away, and I was not at peace with it, but I accepted that. I accepted the defeat, and I told myself, yeah, that's it, man. It's not a good feeling, whenever you do that, whenever you let a lot of people down, because all these people who were behind me, all my family and friends, they didn't ever stop. They were there the entire time, pushing me on and behind me. And whenever I was falling down, they're picking me up and making sure that I, stayed standing up straight, kept my head tall. I went down too far. I went past where you're supposed to go. I should be dead right now. I don't think that it's not a choice that I'm here. I think it's by the act of God that I'm here. And I get to still do these things, and I still get to come out and represent for those people, to show them, hopefully, that's, even whenever you feel like in your darkest hour, like that you're defeated and you're going to give up. I have people around me who really, really, really believed in me. And so when I say I did it for them and I put them through hell, that for me to come out here and win this thing, and it gives me so much joy in my heart to know that they can be proud of me for a legitimate reason.
It's even sweeter. It's even sweeter. Tell me this. I feel like, I talked to Bobby, who has been with you since Hollywood, I believe. And he was telling me that, the move to Nashville is going to be, now it's like, okay, so this chapter has solidified you as a recording artist. Now, as a country artist, a whole nother round of work happens, right? Luke was telling me, if you can capitalize on, if you can really parlay the momentum of American Idol to get into the rooms. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you. I just feel like maybe this is the information I feel like maybe I'm supposed to. But if you can use that platform to get into the rooms, the writing rooms where people are already affecting change in music, creating the kind of music that you love. And then Katie said, because you already are showing that your music resonates, right? It's not easy to get on top at iTunes. It's not easy for multiple weeks, right? And so you're already doing that. So, I guess the purpose of my sharing that with you really is that you just equip yourself, right? With all of the things that you need to run as far as you can in this industry, man. There's something on you that seems so special. There's something on you that seems, like you said, this was kind of how it was supposed to go down, in a lot of ways. Tell me this though, because I know that you got close with Willie. What was it like to stand on that stage knowing that it was you or it was him?
It's like such a bittersweet fine line of that, because Willie, that's my man, dude. That's my boy right there. Like I love Willie, and we hang out outside of the competition. We're tight. So I don't know. It's watching his package while it was airing up there, and seeing him sit there on stage, standing on stage, and watching his mama cry while she's hugging him. I couldn't not. I'm like, I had to stop watching it because
Bro,
if
I
I
was
get
in tears.
emotional, if I know, but I would have been if I. So I'm like, I gotta sing right after this. So like, I had to stop watching it because it was so pulling on me.
Yeah.
And so when we was walking up there, I told him, I said, man, I just hope you win. Like I just really from the bottom of my heart, I hope you take this home, dude. And it kind of, like I told the last lady, it broke my heart a little bit that it wasn't him, because I mean, you see these people work so hard and put in so much hard work, and they deserve it, man. They all deserve it. Everybody here deserves that.
But listen, you both worked your asses off. The benefit of being the American Idols that you now get to choose who you want to work with. So we'll see both of y'all in Nashville. There's no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Willie's fine. Like, other than the fact that
right.
it's not cool, but Willie's career he's good. Like, you got a few people here who I can guarantee are going to have great careers. You got like Hunter Metz, you got Willie. Guarantee you Grace will have a great career. Chayce Bishop's going to have a phenomenal career. These are all artists that whenever you listen to them and you watch them perform, you can tell that it's a real thing. It's not anything fabricated. It's not orchestrated. They get up there and they give their all, and you really see that come to life on the show.
Tell me this: you're about to embark on a whole new chapter, right? But when you look back at your time on American Idol, what do you think, beyond the winning, right? What do you think is going to be the thing that sticks out to you for years and years and years? The thing maybe you never expected you would feel or learn or see in this process?
Yeah, man, I think it's just that concept of not reacting to things. Throughout this whole process, I've learned to just let go. So corny, but let go and let God, right? And just stop trying to act like I'm in control of all these things that are happening to me, because I'm not. I do the best that I can every day. But at the end of the day, there's a bigger picture. There always is a bigger picture, and you're just a smaller piece to a bigger plan. And I think that I've definitely learned how to channel that as opposed to like reacting to that, freaking out and saying, oh man, this just happened. Now I need to go do this, or I need to go get drunk, or I need to go get high, and I need to counteract that some way. As opposed to that, I've learned how to look at things and just say, okay, this is what's going to happen, and this is how we're going to deal with it, and then whatever happens. But there was such a discomfort in that before the show, where it was like it would make me so uneasy, and I couldn't do it. And I think now I'm at the point where I can kind of look at things and say, okay, this is how we're going to go about it, and whatever happens, and I'm at peace with that, because I know that, like I said, man, I should have died whenever I was in my car wreck, and to know that it spun around this way and brought me here. I mean, if that doesn't show you to just have faith, then I don't know what will, man, because all this, it's a comeback story for me, man. And I went all the way down and kind of came back from the ashes. So it was nice to learn how to be a man again, throughout that journey, as opposed to what I thought I had to be. I learned who I really need to be.
Yeah, bruh. They say back and better, right? And Oprah refers to that feeling as surrender, right? She talks about it all the time. And when you've done as much as you can possibly do, you surrender, and you'd be amazed at sometimes the things that come to you. Congratulations, man. Excited for you.
It's crazy, man.
Excited for you. Can't wait to see what else you do next, bruh.
Thanks, brother.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm excited. So